Hello students, uh, today our topic is catalysis. What is catalysis and what are the types of catalysis? Catalysis, before catalysis, let us understand meaning of catalyst. Catalysts are those substances which accelerate the rate of reaction, or you can say which can alter rate of reaction and themselves remain chemically quantitatively unchanged after the reaction. Means that the catalyst are not going to consume itself in chemical reaction here. Okay, let us take some example. That is our KClO3 means potassium chlorate. When potassium chlorate react, when potassium chlorate, when we supply some heat on potassium chlorate, the temperature is 653 to 873 Kelvin, then it gives us dioxide. It gives us dioxide, KCl plus dioxide, right? When we add MnO2 in it, and that MnO2 is manganese dioxide. When we add manganese dioxide in the same reaction and supply heat less than previous, that is 473 to 633 Kelvin, on decreasing temperature and adding a foreign substance, that is MnO2, rate of reaction increases and production of O2 is higher than previous one. It means MnO2 is behave like catalyst which increase the rate of reaction, right? Functioning of catalyst. Here catalyst can function like enhance the efficiency. Promoter is a substance which enhance the capacity of catalyst. Poison is a substance which decrease the capacity of catalyst, that is decrease the efficiency of catalyst. Here is some example for the same. When M2 react with S2, that is called our Haber process. When nitrogen react with hydrogen, it gives ammonia. In the presence of iron, which is in solid state, here iron is our catalyst. When we add MO in it, MO is molybdenum. When we add NO in it, the rate of reaction is increases and now we have more amount of NH3. Production will increase after adding MO. Here Fe is catalyst and MO is our, that is molybdenum. Molybdenum is our promoter. The work of molybdenum is to enhance the capacity of that catalyst. Now, one more example we have. When N2 react with S2, it gives ammonia. Here, iron is our catalyst. If we add H2S and CO gas in it, then H2S and CO will decrease the efficiency of that iron catalyst. That's why H2S and CO is called poison for the reaction. Our next topic is homogeneous catalyst and heterogeneous catalyst. Homogeneous catalyst means a catalyst if reactant, product and catalyst, all three are in same state of matter. If reactant is solid, product will be solid and catalyst will be in solid state, then it is called homogeneous catalysis. If reactant is catalyst and product or our catalyst is in other state, solid, liquid, gas, then it is called heterogeneous catalysis. It means if reactant, product and catalyst are in same state, it is homogeneous catalysis. If reactant, product and catalyst are in different state, then it is called heterogeneous catalysis. Example of our homogeneous catalysis is SO2, that is sulfur dioxide. When sulfur dioxide react with oxygen, it gives sulfur trioxide. That is also called lead chamber process, because the process is there is a lead chamber in which the process will happen. Here SO2 is in gaseous state, O2 is in gaseous state, SO3 is in gaseous state, means reactant in gaseous state, product in gaseous state, and the catalyst which is used in gaseous state. Reactant, product and catalyst, all three are in same state. That's why it is homogeneous catalysis. Now, here is our methyl acetate, that is in liquid state. When methyl acetate react with water, that is liquid, in the presence of HCl, it's also in liquid, then it gives CH3COH and CH3COH, right? Here reactant, product and catalyst all are in same state. That's why it is homogeneous catalysis. We have one more example, that is sucrose, hydrolysis of sucrose or sugar. Hydrolysis of sugar, here sugar is in aqueous state, water in liquid state. When they react with each other in the presence of H2SO4, that is in liquid state, it gives sucrose and fructose, right? That is our sucrose and fructose, aqueous sucrose and aqueous fructose. Reactant, product and catalyst, all three are in same state, right? What happens if one of the state will change? It means heterogeneous catalysis. When sulfur dioxide react with oxygen, same process. When sulfur dioxide react with oxygen in the presence of platinum, which is solid state, and product is our sulfur trioxide. Reactant is gaseous state, product in gaseous state, but catalyst is in solid state. That's why it is heterogeneous catalysis. Again, we have example N2 plus S2 gives NH3, Haber process, right? In that Haber process, if we use iron as a catalyst, then it is in solid state. Our reactant is in gaseous state, product is in gaseous state, and catalyst is in solid state. That's why such type of reaction is called heterogeneous catalysis. Again, we have ammonia and oxygen. When ammonia reacts with oxygen, it gives NO, that is in gaseous state, and water in gaseous state. That is called Ostwald process. Here, reactant in gaseous state, product in gaseous state, but our catalyst platinum is in solid state. That's why it is heterogeneous catalysis. We have one more example, that is vegetable oil plus hydrogen. It means that is simply hydrogenation process. In hydrogenation process, when it is simply for conversion of higher bond to lower bond. Means if it is triple bond between carbon and carbon, now we want a double bond between carbon and carbon. So what to do? We have to add some hydrogen in it. So addition of hydrogen is here vegetable oil plus H2 gives vegetable ghee in the presence of nickel, that is solid state, right? So it is an example of hydrogenation. Here our double bond breaks in single bond, or triple bond will break in double bond. So these are our catalysis, heterogeneous catalysis and homogeneous catalysis. Thank you for listening.